Do you like the Owl House? And do you also like Amity Blight? Well, if you don't, too bad, because I'm going to be redesigning her today. If you don't know what a redesign is, basically it's taking a character and reimagining them and drawing them how you would design them based off their original design and personality. Anyways, I'm going to be doing that with Amity, and I know she is like constantly on my channel, but I just can't help it, okay? She's just such a good character. Okay, so I'm designing Amity for all 3 seasons. So starting with season 1, green-haired Amity, I really wanted to capture that bitchy energy that you get from her, like, at the beginning of the series. Like, rewatching season 1 and going to, like, before she had her character arc, holy shit, Amity is such a mythic bitch, and it's so fucking funny. So I just wanted to capture that with her season 1 design, because I totally forgot like what an asshole she was. It's honestly kind of crazy to me, the character development she goes through. So I wanted to really capture that energy with her redesign season 1, and first of all, the hair. Had to keep the green. It's just so iconic to her character, and I do think the green is like really just like that kind of color where it gives off more like evil vibes, which I guess is what she's supposed to be like season 1. In general though, this is definitely a lot more like beta Amity inspired, so I tried to like get that intimidating factor. So yeah, it's definitely a lot more beta Amity than it is like the Owl House Amity. I also like gave her thicker brows just because like I don't know, I like thick brows. I thought they looked good. You probably noticed the ponytail. I gave her like a high ponytail because I feel like her hair being up really shows that she's an academic student, and like I don't know, high ponytails just like give a vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it adds to the bitchiness. But like besides that, I also kept the undercut, and Amity has an undercut in the actual show, but I feel like it doesn't get like nearly as much emphasis as it probably should. Like, you could probably watch the whole show and not even notice Amity has an undercut, so I definitely wanted to give that more emphasis. And also, this is like the biggest pet peeve of mine. It's so minuscule and minute, but like I fucking noticed it and it annoyed me. Her undercut, like, it's fucking green, right? But the thing is, Amity's actual hair color is brown. And you can see season 1 she has roots. So I'm just wondering, why the fuck did she dye her undercut green but not touch up her roots? That just made no sense to me. Like, I don't even know, man. It's such a dumb thing, but it's like they couldn't just have like made it brown. Why did they make it green? But that was a side tangent. Anyways, I made her like hairstyle like more paralleled with Odalia's, since like we do know that Annie dyed her hair green to look more like her mom Odalia, and Odalia also has an undercut but like a high bun. So I think this hairstyle really parallels with Odalia a lot better, and I also just like the vibes of it and how it looks with her character. And you may also notice Amity's hair is long as shit. This is actually an actual headcanon of mine, so I'm hoping it's canon, but Emra has really long hair, like, it's like super long, so I was like, oh, what if Amity's hair can like grow to that length too? Because everyone has like a hair limit to like how long their hair can grow, so I think it'd be so cool if Amity's like hair was able to grow so long, because it's like in their genetics. I don't know, that was just a headcanon, and like I think it might be true, so who knows. Okay, and then for the outfit, as far as aesthetics go, I definitely pulled from like the more preppy / dark academia aesthetic, because I really wanted to show visually like that Amity's an academic student and that she really values grades. I also took inspiration from Odalia's outfit and color palette, like just like the purple in Odalia's outfit, and then also like the vest she wears. I definitely wanted to like incorporate that, because like obviously like Amity really cares about what Adalia thinks of her, and so I think she would definitely try to mirror that in her outfits and what she would wear. So we got that going on, and then I also wanted to make it way more obvious that Amity's rich, because this bitch is rich, okay? So I added like crystal earrings, and then like obviously the crystal that her mom gave her. I also like changed the shape of that. I made it more angular, because obviously like this is just a thing with character design, but a general rule is like you want to be able to tell like the personality of a character based off like the shapes in it. So like a character like Amity season 1, she would have a lot more triangles in her character design, and that would show that she's more like cold and more of an antagonist, rather than like rounder characters are usually perceived as more friendly. So that's why I kind of made the gemstone like more angular, and also I just think it looks better. And going back to the hair, Amity obviously has Alador's hair, which is like brown and definitely a lot messier than like Odalia's probably is. We actually don't even know her real hair type, because it's always in a bun, but I'm just gonna assume it's straight. But anyways, I think in like this universe, she would definitely like straighten her hair, like, and I think it's funnier because I gave her so much hair and it's so long, so straightening it would be a pain in the ass. But this bitch does it. She's dedicated. So I just think that's kind of funny. Oh my god, and I completely forgot to mention, I didn't give her roots to start out. Like, in the actual show, Amity has roots, and you can see it. But I feel like if you really care that much about your appearance and how you're perceived, like I definitely like Amity does, I don't think you would let your roots grow out. Like, as someone who has dyed their hair probably a bajillion times, I usually let my roots grow out like 2 inches before I bleach them again. But it's like, I feel like you really let them grow out like a lot when you don't care as much, and I definitely think she would care a lot. So I think she would upkeep it a lot. And then also, I do think eventually, when she gets some of that character development, she'll start like slowly growing out her roots a little, and like that's how I think it would happen. And yeah, that's basically my season 1 Amity redesign. Now let's go to season 2. Oh, I have so much to say about season 2. Okay, so after season 1, I imagine she starts letting her roots grow out a little, and then I think when she like officially rejects Odalia, then she'd like cut her hair, and I think she'd leave it like that for a little bit, because like I feel like going straight from the high ass ponytail and like green hair to like short hair and purple hair is like a really sudden change. So I imagine this would all happen a lot more gradually than it does in the show. And then also, obviously, like, you can see that she doesn't straighten her hair anymore, so it's definitely a lot curlier, like Alador's. But also, I didn't want to, like, just go straight from, like, bitchy, like, antagonist to, like, super cutesy. Like, I feel like her personality would not, like, shift that much. Like, she might get character development, but that doesn't mean her aesthetic would necessarily change or that her values would change. So, like, she's still an academic student. So, I gave her, braids, to kind of, like, capture that, like, she still cares about her appearance, but she also, like, doesn't want her hair to get, like, in the way, because she's, like, very studious. So, yeah, I didn't want to, like, make it too alienating to her character, especially considering the previous design. So yeah, I also kept the undercut. Man, I really fucking love this undercut. I think it needs more appreciation. So I kept the undercut, and also obviously she has roots now. I changed her bangs too. They were initially like straightened and flatter, so I made them like a lot poofier. I think it looks really cute. But also, can we talk about how they changed Amity's hairline season 2? Like, it makes no sense to me. She kind of had like a more triangle hairline season 1 when she pulled it back, but then season 2, where did that hairline go, girl? Cause like her bangs are literally like at the brink of her hairline. I'm sorry, it just looks so fucking bad. I wanted to fix that, so I gave her cute ass bangs, and I think it kind of looks kind of slay. So yeah. And then in the show, Amity mentions that she dyed her hair purple because of Abomination, and I think that's just kind of funny, because she made an effort, she really did, but I really kind of wanted to make it actually look like Abomination, so I gave her hair like darker streaks of purple to like look like what Abomination looks like in the show. And I think that's basically all I have to say about her hair for this season. And I know I spent like basically the entire time talking about her hair so far, but it's like, come on, man. Better hair equals character development, obviously. Okay, but with her outfit, I definitely wanted to like stick to the dark academia like preppy look, because like I don't think her like entire wardrobe would change just because she became a better person. Like, so I still wanted to stick to that, but I also wanted to make it like look less uptight. So like now she's wearing like a dress, and she still has the plaid obviously, but I guess I wanted to make it look a little like cuter and like a lot looser in general. And then I replaced her gemstone necklace with a moon one. Kind of like the show, but I wanted to make it a little different because like in the show, it's like she gets rid of the gem to signify like she's not under O'Dalley's control anymore. And like, real quick, can we talk about how fucked up that is? I feel like the show just completely glossed over the fact that O'Dalley like literally used that to like fucking manipulate her, and like it could count as mind control, I don't know, but like I thought that was so fucked up. I'm like, what am I watching? Isn't this supposed to be a kid's show? But yeah, I replaced it with the moon. I think it looks cute. I also, I replaced the gem earrings with her classic triangle ones. I don't know why. I just love her triangle earrings so much. There's just something about them, you know? I also want to clarify, those aren't like gray leggings. They're like black tights, like low-key see-through tights. You know what I'm talking about. And then also, I gave her Doc Martens. I know they're in the fucking demon realm. Look, I can give her Doc Martens if I want. I don't care about the logistics. It looks cute as hell, okay? Oh, and also I made the brown like peek out behind her ears because she has roots. I just thought that was kind of cute, and it kind of mirrors like her original season 2 design. And then one last thing, her eye shape literally changes in the actual show. It like pisses me off so much. Like, she kind of has the more like triangle eyes season 1, but then like season 2 they've just become like so much rounder. I never understood that. Like, I can understand like subtly making aspects of her like more round, but it's like they completely changed Amity's eye shape. So I tried to avoid that. I did make it a little less angular, like her eyelashes are a little more curled, but like besides that, like I don't know why the show did that. That just made me so mad. I'm like, people's eye shape don't change. That doesn't happen. Oh, and also I gave her a fucking eye highlight because she's not dead inside anymore. That's so nice. Anyways, I think that's all I really have to say for her redesign for season 2. So let's go to season 3. Season 3 begins in the human realm, so that's obviously a big change. So I wanted to take that into consideration. And also, the time frame really isn't that clear, but it is like the fall and like near Halloween. So I'm just gonna kind of assume it was like 3 months, because at the beginning of Thanks to Them, Emily does mention like it's been months. So yeah. Now that they're in the human realm, I definitely think that being away from her parents, like, obviously she misses Alador and, like, Ed and Em, but conveniently she does not miss Odalia, which is no surprise. But I think, like, even though she had that character development, I think, like, being away from her abuser would definitely, like, change a lot, especially appearance-wise. You may notice her hair grew a lot in that time frame, and you know what I say to that? I'm gonna assume her hair grows really fast, okay? Because you know what? She's a witch. What do we know about hair growth? I don't know. And also, Hunter's hair grows so fucking much. I don't think anyone noticed that, but I noticed Hunter's hair grows like literally so many inches when it's only been like a couple months, which normal hair does not grow that fast. So I don't know what the fuck is up with Hunter's hair, but his hair grows really fast. But that was a side tangent. Anyways, I think her hair would grow out a lot, and also now she's like starting to let her roots grow out, like she's like starting to actually show her real hair color. I also added pink because why not? Who doesn't love pink? But logistically, the way I imagine it is that she has the purple hair, she lets it grow out a little, and then she like bleaches the roots and dyes it pink. And, you know, she ties her hair back, but it's a lot looser. It's definitely not like the uptight little pony that Amity has in the original show, season 1. So I wanted to, like, give her kind of a looser hairstyle that, like, shows, like, how she doesn't really have these pressures anymore about her appearance. And also, you may notice the star and moon theme. I definitely went in with the witchy theme for like season 3 because she definitely has the moon theme, but as far as my redesigns go, I stuck with like the more preppy and dark academia. I kind of wanted it to like over the seasons like morph from like preppy and like dark academia to the more witchy aesthetic. So I hope I kind of achieved that subtly. It's kind of like hard to do that when like each season her appearance kind of changed like pretty drastically. But I definitely wanted to like make her look a lot witchier. And then also her dress is a lot looser. Like basically just like her clothes in general get a lot looser and like more carefree. As the seasons go on, I wanted to like achieve that with these redesigns. So yeah, I gave her the loose, like pretty cute witchy dress. I also gave her demonias. But yeah, and then her earrings are moons now. I just like think that would be really cute. And then I made her necklace like a lot looser, and I made it like kind of more of a jewelry piece rather than just a little necklace. I gave her a choker. You know, you can like see it, but I generally just wanted to achieve how she's like starting to fully like grow into herself and like accept herself and like just like dress how she actually wants to dress instead of like basing her appearance off her mother, which she did season 1, which is definitely not healthy. On her face, I gave her like purple eyeshadow and I made her nails purple, cuz I think she would just like be a lot more into makeup. I think that's cute. And I also gave her moles. I didn't like give her moles, but like I think that she would definitely wear concealer to hide her moles season 1 and 2, and then like season 3 she like stops because she's like, okay, this is like a part of me. Like there's no point in hiding it, like because like Ed has a mole. So I definitely think Amity would have some moles too, which I think is really cute. Can we talk about how the fact that fucking M faked having a mole though, with like her magic? Excuse me? I just thought that was so funny. I remember that episode coming out and I felt so betrayed. I'm like, M doesn't actually have a mole, but at least Ed does, so you know, it's half and half. But yeah, I just think like in general, Amity would be like a lot happier and like actually express herself rather than being repressed this season. So I hope this character design like achieved that. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. This was so much fun redesigning Amity. I don't think I noticed, but like I have so many little pet peeves with Amity's design that I've just like always wanted to change. So this was a really good outlet for that. And also, I just fucking love character design. It's always so fun just like picking out what hair they're gonna have, what their aesthetic is gonna be, like what their personality is gonna be, and like portraying their personality through their outfits and like what they look like. Side tangent, but I don't think people notice enough how much your appearance like and like the things you choose to wear affect your perception. Not even just like people's perception of you, but also how telling it is. Like me personally, I'm very femme. I have long hair, I dye it, I paint my nails, I wear jewelry all the time. And also, you can like tell someone's like hobbies or interests like solely through their clothes. Like on one of my jeans, I like painted the back of it, and like you can tell just by that oh, maybe she's an artist because she painted her own jeans, or like just like shit like that, you know. And I think like when it comes to character design, you not only have to think about their aesthetic, but you also have to think about who they are and their personality and why they would wear that and what anything they might wear or what they look like tells you about their character. Like overall, I know I already kind of explained some of these things, but like for this redesign, it's like, for example, her hair is up season 1. Season 2, it's a little looser, but also it's still in a hairstyle that's kind of like tight, and it shows like her priorities and like kind of her personality too. And then like the clothes she wears, like what does that tell you about her? But like just in general, it was just like so fun figuring that out and like taking into consideration like not only her personality but like her character development and how you see these changes through that throughout the seasons, which I think they did a good job of in the Owl House. So I really wanted to give that a shot and like see what changes I would make for her throughout the seasons. And it was really fun. It was really fun like giving my own take on Amity and how I would personally design her based off her traits in the show. So that was really fun because I've drawn this bitch so many times at this point. I'll always come up with an excuse to draw Amity because I just love her so much. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on it. I really hope you enjoyed this and like seeing my character designs for her and like I don't know, just like comment, tell me what you think, what you noticed. Oh, and this is also some bonus art of my initial like concepts and designs for Amity. It was definitely kind of a struggle, like getting down what direction I wanted to go with her design. So these are just like some sketches I did before like finalizing her design. Oh, and I'll probably make this a redesign series, not just like exclusively Owl House, but I'm definitely gonna do either Luz or Hunter next episode. So comment down like who you want more, I guess. But like for other series too, like there's so many different fandoms I'm in that I would just like love to redesign. So definitely comment down like what fandoms you might want to see or like what characters you want to see me redesign, because this was super fun. So that's basically it for me. I'll see you guys later. And as always, don't forget to dislike and unsubscribe from my YouTube channel.